Welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, P.I. McLeod. And it's been a while, hasn't it? I don't know, maybe like a week, probably a little less. I know it's a little long. I'm sorry. Really what's going on here today is we got to catch up because, as you might have gotten wind of already, I procrastinate on certain things, but I don't miss them. Okay, let's just call it what it is. I don't miss a boss event. I don't miss, PVEs. I don't miss full progression rewards. I don't miss pulls. I don't miss when someone's new and latest legends, and I don't miss Crash the Titans before I get that legendary token. Hey, Mark, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. So, without further ado, I do need to hit that Crash the Titans, but I just want to hit something real quick before I do that. And it's not really Hit Monkey, although it is kind of interesting that they made a dude that's basically all about killing people and letting them not so just read that passive, he deals extra damage to villains. Any damage he deals to villains automatically downs them if they have less than 15 health. That's pretty darn cool, right? But if he uses that red ability, Monkey Business, enemies downed by this damage cannot return from down through their own abilities. So, in other words, no, Chasm, you're not getting back up. I-Hulk, no. She-Hulk, no. Banner, probably not. I'm assuming if Hulk Banner dies, Banner's not going to get back up. But, I mean, it's just an assumption. But anyways, kind of neat. Neat little character here to stop these zombie teams. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it, dude. Hey, John. Yeah, greatest name ever, Hit Monkey. It's pretty good. I get it. Instead of Hitman, Hit Monkey. I get it. It's pretty good. I've seen the comic books before. I've never read them. I've seen them on a shelf, though, somewhere. Forget where. So I think it was I was just on a vacation in Georgia and I saw him down there somewhere. Anyways, whatever. Okay, moving on. So we have Hitmonkey here. We're gonna go into Crash the Titans and get these done before they go away. Oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to say. I'm only one roster slot away from 300, guys. Oh no, which means things are gonna get more expensive for me. That's gonna stink. By the way, I think there's something broken in the game, and I want you all to know about it before they fix it, because I've been abusing the heck out of it. Now, sure, this might be working as they intend, but it feels broken as heck. Deathlock, Michael Collins. He's one of my new favorite peeps. I've been glowing to you guys about how Okoye mixed with Gore is awesome extra damage on top of every turn. Enter Deathlock as your next fun build. This his red ability, Focused Fire. So when your team matches a red or blue match, he gets a focus point up to 10. Each focus point increases allied damage dealt to that target by 356. Okay, and that's at the level I have it at now. That doesn't sound like a lot, because even if you get 10 of them, that's 3,560. That's not a ton of extra damage when you're in 5-star land. Okay, however, this Focused Fire thing, it somehow gets boosted by Okoye. I'm not joking. So as long as you make one red or blue match, this damage here gets Okoye's Wakanda Forever boosted on top of it, and then added on to whatever you're doing to those people. So in other words, as long as you're focused on one person, the person in front, and you do one red match, and then let's say Gore is your third person, because he is in my teams nowadays, all of a sudden Gore's tiles are getting boosted by Wakanda Forever and boosted by Focused Fire, which is boosted by Wakanda Forever. You're double dipping Wakanda Forever. And I wish there was there is a way to show you. You know what? We were going to do Crash the Titans. Let me show you something real quick. It's really ridiculous that this works. Challenge node for the day is Taskmaster, but plus a lieutenant and a soldier. I've already done this 3 times. I'll do it a 4th time right now with a 5-star and 2 4s. Get out of here, Hit Monkey. We need my save team of Gorkoye, and then we're going to throw in Michael Collins Deathlock. What's up? What's that, Mark? You got 5-star kitty and 11 colors on. Great, Mark. You're getting there, dude. 2 more and you can start to wail on some of these nodes easier. Okay, watch this here. Red and yellow at 2, green and black at 2. Why green and black? Because honestly, it's just the black. We want Deathlock to cast his black quickly. It's not like we need it, but when you cast his black, you're gonna have 6 at. I have it at level 4. I probably should put it at 5. I don't know what I'm waiting for. But it gets you like at least 6 points at level 4, 7 at level 5. Already put into his focus. It says it doesn't do it doesn't give certain bonuses to the rest of the team, but it still works as focus point damage that Gore is dealing out, that focus points are helping with. There's also a team damage that's done every turn, a la I Hulk. You'll just wait and see. It's ridiculous. Okay, here we go. So obviously it doesn't really start until you get at least 1 red or 1 blue match in there, okay? Once you get a red or a blue match in there, then you have a focus point, and then Wakanda Forever can boost that focus point. So you have to get a red or a blue in there first. As much as it pains me to pass up that team up match. Okay, so now I only got 2 team ups, but this will start to get boosted a lot more. Let's do this team up right here. That's 6,200 damage, but it should have been only 2,500. Something like that for Okoye. It's boosted by Focus Fire plus Wakanda Forever. I want more team ups, but at the same time, we'll do something like this. Just get some more yellow. It's very cute of you. There we go. I still have my 3 shadow minions out there, so that's enough. I'll keep my team ups rolling then. Just plus also healing is good. I'll take the black only because then I can put his focus up to 7. Okay, so assuming control, just to read it real quick. 4-turn fortified black countdown that deals Deathlock's base focus points to 6. And at the start of each turn, 50% of those focus point damage is bonus to all other characters. Okay. So if I put that like right here in this corner, like baby, I want more team ups, but I think I'll just take. I'll take this red just to get more. Why not? Are you done yet? Ouch. Oh, God. I didn't expect that to come out. Oh, no. No. Nope. Don't you dare, game. That was close. I almost died from that. Let me take this crit right here. Oh, by the way, that was... He's dead now. From match damage. From match damage, he's dead. Because the Focus Fire has Wakanda Forever built into it. I don't think that's how that's supposed to work. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's what it's working as intended. But I don't believe it. Not for a second. Never before in this game have they had like an amplifier boost an amplifier. So forgive me for being a naysayer, but I just don't see that as working as intended. I hit that right here. That's so much extra damage. That spear shouldn't be doing like 80,000 damage, even with Wakanda Forever built in. It's Wakanda Forever on top of Focus Fire. So the Focus Fire has that built-in boost, but then Wakanda Forever is still doing its own thing to everything else. It's double dipping. So, yeah, if you got an Okoye, and if you got Deathlock, keep them attached at the hip right now. I see a nerf in the future. I see them taking that away from us. That's really ridiculous that much damage can be pumped out. So, anyways, that's my PSA. Let's move on. We want Deadpool Daily, Crash the Titans, and who are we crashing against now with my 5 hours and 30 minutes left before it all goes away? First one's against Kitty. Oh, God. Hitmonkey is here to stop that abuse. I guess. I don't know what Hitmonkey would do against all that boosted damage. Anyways, so Kitty Pryde. We all know 5-star Kitty Pryde in MPQ. And if you don't know her, that means you're pretty new to the game. 5-star Kitty came out quite some time ago. Actually, Kitty Pryde came out just after I started putting my poll videos online. Only reason I remember that is because I started making poll videos when Kitty Pryde, Loki, and Cable were like the 3 characters in latest Legends. Kitty was one of the first ones in this game to make a meta that was, well, I should say the first one. She was one of the first ones that wasn't named Okoye that made a meta. You had for the 5-star team, that is. Like, it was Okoye and half Thor for a lot of things, and there was Gambit before it that did some broken stuff, and then they nerfed that into the ground really quick. Old Man Logan had some stuff, and they nerfed it in the ground really quick, but Okoye was allowed to play her games forever and ever. Then came Kitty Pryde, and she said, "Hey, Rocket, you're my best friend now. Let's stay attached to the hip and make everyone pay with strike tiles." And that's what she does forever and ever. Amen. Quite simply, her yellow boosts tiles. As long as there's like 3 or more special tiles out on the board, she will boost them once per turn, over and over and over again. And it's a strong boost. We're talking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of points of boost per tile out there, up to, I want to say, max of 5 tiles. Kitty's boost is really, really, really good. Her purple's also cornerstone to how Kitty works. That purple is it basically eats tiles, to say it easily. It sits out there on the board as a 1-turn repeater, and it goes around from enemy tile to enemy tile as long as it's a strike, attack, protect, or countdown at level 5, and eats them one at a time. Note that it doesn't eat traps, it doesn't eat repeaters, it does not eat invisibility tiles, but it'll eat everything else. And one at a time until there's none of those left, and then it explodes for like a good 12,000 plus damage. So she is anti-goon. She's pro strike, attack, protect tile, and then her red is probably the worst of the abilities, but still, if it gets rolling, it's annoying. Puts out a countdown that when any sort of active power is fired that does damage, like it doesn't have to be active, that's true, just any power that does damage hits, all of a sudden she puts out 3 attack tiles, and you know what she does with those? She boosts them every turn. So Hulk, Doctor Strange, Medusa's Entanglement, anything that does like power damage that triggers that red countdown, which she boosts and gets really annoying. Anyways, for more fun, see Kitty Pryde with Rocket with Polaris, and then get back to me with your results. User with Medusa and Polaris, Mark? Oh yeah, that's always a good one too. The only problem with that is you're not starting with a tile besides Polaris's 1 strike tile. And remember that Kitty doesn't boost until you have 3 tiles out there. So you're gonna have to match Medusa's Entanglement to make 2 attack tiles. So gotta have a little bit of luck on your side for that to really shine. It's one of the reasons why people use Rocket or Beta Ray Bill, because they start with 4 protect tiles or 7 7 strike tiles. So that way Kitty just gets rolling from turn 1. Anyways, that's our enemy, and she's cheating with a 5/5/5 build, so we got to put her down before she gets rolling with her own stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, did I mention her yellow is also an active ability to put out a couple protect tiles? She puts out like 3 really strong projectiles, which then she boosts. So there's that. Anyways, ready? We get to use Cap. Oh my lord, Worthy Cap? Let's take out the boosts. And let's talk Worthy Cap. Worthy Cap, when he came out, or Hammer Cap, as some of us like to call him, came into the game with a meta that was pretty darn awesome. He came out in the Bishop era when Bishop was not nerfed yet. He was so broken, it was awesome. But this Captain America worked with countdown tiles. Like, he made a bunch of them. Basically, he had excuses for making countdown tiles, and what was it? 5-star Hawkeye would turn all those 1-turn countdowns into blue and red. Yeah, blue and red AP. So before you know it, all of a sudden Cap's blue comes out and stuns you. And all you did was hit that enemy team one time, and Cap jumps in, making a bunch of 1-turn countdowns, and Hawkeye makes AP out of them. That got nerfed into the ground after some time. It was allowed to play and be a nuisance for a while. Nowadays, what they did for him, the Cap with Hawkeye in the simulator event, yeah. Well, nowadays they changed him a bit, and he's still decent. He's just not glory days good. Let's start out with what he's really known for. A couple of things here. He's kind of a charge tile guy, and he protects damage against one thing and one thing only. This. So basically, whenever the enemy team makes a match 4 or greater, Captain America jumps to the front and reduces the incoming damage by 100%. That's if you put it at 5, okay? And then he makes a 3-turn black countdown tile that makes 4 basic yellows into red or blue charge tiles. This is so much less than it used to be. It used to be you make a match 4 and he made a bunch of 1-turn countdowns. And each of those like changed tiles from red to reds or blues, and that just made a lot of cascades and reds and blues for Hawkeye to play with. And of course, Hawkeye was making his own AP. It was like 1 turn, and they would have 20 blue, 20 red, and it was crazy. Nowadays, you're looking at this. He blocks the damage for a match 4, but then you have to wait 3 turns for this countdown to do its thing. It's kind of a little ho-hum, but he does make charge tiles with it. Well, which kind of plays into this. On the wind-up, he has a passive. When an enemy matches a charge tile, Cap deals some damage. That can get pretty huge when you mash it with other people that play with charge tiles. Just think about that. You know, who else in our meta right now plays with charge tiles? I don't know, Mighty Thor maybe? You could even throw in like Throg or 4-star Loki. Just think about anyone who uses charge tiles, and this is a good way to punish them. 4-star Cap's wind up is going to punish them for each time they match one. Not to mention it's for 6 red. You get to make a countdown that creates charge tiles each turn. Not bad. And finally there's the blue. It's one of the only times in the game that I have a stun ability and I didn't put it up all the way. I probably should, especially for this fight. Actually, I will. Definitely for this fight. Because it's a one-on-one fight, so Cap can't jump to the front. Because the American hero says he jumps to the front. Well, he's already in the front. So that's not going to work. So anyways, deal some damage. Stun the target for 3 turns. I had it at 3. It stuns him for 2 turns. I'm not relying on him for stun usually. But anyways, for every charge tile on the board, he bashes the enemy for some damage. Max have 9 tiles. That's a lot of damage for a 4-star blue that stuns. So, anyways, yeah, he's about charge tiles. He's a little bit of countdown tile play, not much, but it's more about the charge tiles with him. Anyways, are you ready? I'm ready. For now, what was that, Mark? For now, I've been working on Event Hulk, so I overlooked him and got 6 covers now. Gotcha. Okay. I don't blame you. Main Event Hulk's fun. It's free moves. So, without further ado, let's go, Cap. Gotta bash Kate Pryde in the face. One-on-one fights mean a character effects on. Poor Kate Pryde. She doesn't deserve this, right? So we gotta remember, if she gets her yellows, or her reds up, she's going to make a lot of tiles. She's going to buff them, and it's going to be big trouble in Little China for us. So we don't want to leave her the yellows to match. Lucky for me, we got some blue here. Now, I don't know if I want to do this now. Kind of want to wait for some charge tiles to be on the board to really hit her with that damage, you know? I don't want to let her have the yellow. I'll be quite honest. But she has the red now. And that red, yep, she can cast it. So, I better just hit her now then. Boop. That's the sound it makes. It makes a boop sound. That was literally in-game sound. No, it's not. Blue for me. And blue for me. And there's like nothing else here. I guess I'll just do this for Cascade fun. That was worth it. Okay, so she's gonna put out her practiced offense now, and that's gonna basically mean don't hit her with power damage unless I'm really sure I want to take that her attack tiles to the face. I'll do this just for the damage. So we gotta wait for that 9-turn red tile to go away or to match it away. You know how annoying that is? Fun fact, you know that a tile can't really do anything if she's stunned? I don't know, just kind of wanted to throw that out there. I guess we'll take the red. Almost ready to stun her again. Be kind of cool if that happened. Let's take this because I'll get the reds. Can I do it and do damage? Nope. She will actually retaliate with her red tile. Is it worth it though? It might be. I don't know. Let's just do this for now. Be kind of cool if we can get some sort of tiles to fall down into this. Let's just do it. I want to see the animation before she dies. Okay, so I didn't do damage to her, so I didn't trigger this practice offense, okay? But when it expires, it does do damage, but she should die from it. So, oh, hey, guess what? Dead. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I forgot about that. No, I didn't really forget about it. It's more about like just trying to show off the animations for a minute here. Don't mind me, just having fun. I kind of have the confidence that we're fine, you know? Should I match that for... if I match that purple, it will do nothing. It'll still, like, go do its own thing. Let's do this so I can match that yellow away. See? Circuit Breaker. It eats things, and it does damage for it. It's not fun. So I just took that damage just for funsies, and you can see what it did. Oh, see, now there's some charge tiles on the board. So this will do the job. There you go. See? Fun times. Stuns for the win. Let's just call it what it is. Stuns for the win. Stuns work in almost every situation, unless we're talking about those auto-revive characters like Chasm, I-Hulk, She-Hulk. It's so annoying. I like how it has to spell it out for Phoenix, that her stun will still let her countdown go out there, but for everyone else, it just happens. Anyways, we get to go against Lockjaw. This will be probably not as annoying, but then again, it could be. Stun's more better. Yes, John. Lockjaw, he's never been meta, but I do remember when he came into the scene long ago, he definitely disrupted a couple things because it was starting to become apparent that that more and more strike, attack, protect, tile play was becoming the thing to do, the meta, and so Lockjaw enters in the game and kind of bolsters it. His passive, that yellow, basically states if an enemy matches one of your special tiles, he jumps up and takes, well, at level 5, he'll take no damage from what you just did, and he attacks back with some of his own damage. And so, like, yeah, that can keep happening. He can, if you make like a cascade that keeps matching enemy tiles, he can keep jumping to the front and hitting you back for it. He also has a passive that states that, hey, if there's a charge tile out there with the enemy's strongest color on it, he'll do passive damage at the start of his turn. So he has these passive clapback abilities, basically. His green makes a bunch of charge tiles on the board. I want to say it makes like 6. I think it costs like 8 green, makes 6 charge tiles, just makes them random colors everywhere. And then his blue is kind of weird. It's a wild card. He, depending on what color is the most prominent color on the board, he'll summon someone to his side, one of the Inhumans. So, you know, if it's green, it's Black Bolt. If it's purple, it's Medusa. If it's yellow is Kamala Khan, I want to say. Red is Crystal, I think. And blue's Quake, and black is Karnak, something like that. This is one of the Inhumans. It does those things. Anyways, it's fun times. He's a fun character. The problem is his passes only hit when the enemy does certain things or when there's a certain charge tile out there. So he never really became too much of a mainstay meta problem because it's all dependent on you filling up the board with passives, letting the enemy match them, and then also getting a charge tile out there that happens to be in the enemy's strongest color. It's not stuff that you line up all that often. Anyways, gotta go put down the 5/5/5 cheater dog. Let's see. What's up, John? I'm sorry. Another guy needs to get killed first. Level dependent. Isn't he good with Throg? I mean, in the fact that Throg can put out charge tiles more often, which could trigger Lockjaw's passive, sure, that's not a bad thing at all. But if I had to be 100% serious, Throg's yellow is more useful in the fact that for like usually the cost of 3 yellow, you could send your whole teammates, all your teammates flying and dodging everything that could happen to them for 2 turns. Throg's blue is what passively makes him more charge tiles, and his green can make more charge tiles with Zip Zap, whatever the hell it's called, Zip Zap Zop or something like that. It can make potentially more charge tiles on the board than Lockjaw's. I think Lockjaw is a neat teammate for him, but I think he could do better. Creates 8 charge tiles at whatever level I have him at. Nice, John. I misquoted. I apologize. So at least he makes 8. That's good. Anyways, let's go put the dog to bed. Once again, Worthy Cap, same spiel. We're going to one-on-one the dog here. The problem here is we're going to make charge tiles, and if we make one that's in our strongest color, which, you know, happens to be blue, we're going to start to take damage from Lockjaw every turn. So you kind of got to be careful about what you're doing. No worries. You remembered his random power characters. I try, John. I do. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. Should I stun him now? Should I wait for charge tiles? Maybe we'll wait for charge tiles this time. We know what's going to happen. He only gets to fire off power 8 green and 8 blue. So he doesn't have either one of them that close yet, so I'm not worried about him firing off a power at me. Let's line up some reds if we can. Although he's close to 8 green now. Sir, I need the blue. I just called the dog sir. I just want to make sure that was known. of course. So 7 blue and 7 green. He's ready for either one, it seems. I gotta take this red, though. I mean, I'm gonna leave him the green. Let's call it what it is. If he matches charge tiles, remember, he's gonna get hit. So I kind of want him to cast it. It's a little bit of like living on the edge. Like, sure, I might take some damage passively each turn, but you better not match those, dog, because you're gonna pay for them. Yes, he is royalty, John. That is true. You know what? He does deserve that respect. Not to mention, oh, there comes the slobber. Okay, see all those charge tiles out there? Oh, he just matched one, so I passively hit him back. So there's like 7 charge tiles out there now, which means this is gonna be nice. Bam, 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 bam. Poor doggo. The goodest boy got killed. So, yeah. It was the dog's fault. He did it. We call that self-defense. Yes, John. Woof is right. So, that's it. That's Hammer Cap or Worthy Caps. Crashes of the Titans, plural. And the holidays are coming up. Now, I don't know about you guys. I'm busy during these December holidays. I'm definitely going to be doing my normal stuff. I will try to put up videos when like bosses hit and puzzle gauntlets and other stuff like that. But we'll have to wait and see what happens and when it happens, when they throw it at us. If they throw us a boss event on Christmas night, I can't guarantee I'm going to be able to display that, okay? Let's just call that what it is. So, I do expect, though, the last 2 to 3, maybe even more years, there's like the 12 Days of Marvel that they ran. That event should be coming up. There's also like Johnny Storm's like fireside puzzles and whatnot. There's these winter themed puzzle events that they were doing, and I kind of expect them to come back at some point. I mean, unless these new developers are like, bah humbug, and they don't like events. Oh, John, thank you too, man. Enjoy your family, and I'll definitely try to keep it going as much as I can. We know there's new pool videos coming soon because latest Legends got to show up sometime soon. I haven't had this much CP without a new store in a long time, so this has got to move on. We got to have a new store come on into play anytime now. Yes, you too, Mark. Be safe. Have an epic Christmas as well. I'll let you guys go. I gotta get some sleep for work. Talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.